Welcome back to Ada County Clink Chronicles. Today we're going over the 21st of September 2025. Let's get right into it. Jenny, age 41, booked in at 9:38 p.m. Felony controlled substance. Oh, there was none after 9 p.m.? Crazy. Misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia and misdemeanor for injury to child. Yikes. Well, thank you, Ada County Sheriff. One less drug user on the street. Andres, age 43, booked in at 9:37 p.m., failure to appear. Todd, age 22, booked in at 8:55 p.m., misdemeanor for driving under the influence excessively. Also misdemeanor for alcoholic beverage, consuming or possessing an open container in the vehicle. It sounds like you've already had enough there, Todd. I don't know why you'd need to be sipping more on the way home. Age 22 doesn't take much. Well, unless you've been drinking for a long time. Tabitha, age 40, booked in at 8:02 p.m., misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Chad, age 51, booked in at 7:23 p.m., failure to appear. Kristen, age 42, booked in at 7:12 p.m., misdemeanor for willful concealment of goods, wares, or merchandise, misdemeanor for petty theft, and a failure to appear. Big surprise. So, has she done this before? Does she just a repeat offender here? Kristen, stealing from Target? Stealing from Walmart? I don't know. Jaron, age 26, booked in at 2:30 p.m. Felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Jeez. And felony malicious injury to property. I don't know what kind of fit you're throwing here, Jaron, but this is not the answer, okay? Whoever wronged you or whatever, there's appropriate ways to handle situations. And this one right here just gets you into more trouble. I hope you are able to turn this around soon. Dawn, age 50, booked in at 1:15 p.m. Felony. I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm just getting so used to saying it. Misdemeanor, controlled substance, and misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia. Boise City PD coming in strong again. Andrew, age 29, booked in at 6:15 a.m. Felony, domestic violence with traumatic injury. Jeez, what's with these young guys? Well, I guess anybody, in the domestic violence situation with traumatic injury just sucks. Just awful. Protect the home. Come on. Juan, age 20, booked in at 3:25 a.m. Misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia and misdemeanor for vehicle insurance. Second or subsequent offense. Failure to maintain liability insurance. This is an important one, okay? It really is. And I get you're 20 years old and a male. The insurance companies are nasty if you're this young and a male. But there's a reason. You have to have insurance. It protects you, protects the other drivers. Jeffrey, age 60, booked in at 2:21 a.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Pedro, age 39, booked in at 2:21 a.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. This is the Saturday. This would have been Saturday night into early Sunday morning hours. I get it. People want to go out and party and have a drink. I totally get it. Just grab an Uber, right? Grab a taxi even. We got taxis still. Tony, age 59, booked in at 2:07 a.m. Felony, domestic violence, inflicting traumatic injury. Jeez. Well old enough to know better. Well old enough. I don't know if this is your first offense. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can't do this stuff, man. Kyle, age 27, booked in at 2:02 a.m. Misdemeanor for disturbing the peace. Gavin, age 22, booked in at 2 a.m. Misdemeanor for disturbing the peace. Same department. Close to the same time. These guys may have been hanging out together. This guy looks pretty bloodshot here. Or maybe he's just crying. I don't know. Sometimes learning the hard way is rough. You're all right, Gavin. Just don't do it again, man. Maybe find a better friend. Asvita. I hope I'm saying her name right. Age 33, booked in at 1:44 a.m. Felony, domestic battery, or assault in the presence of a child. Yikes. Daniel, age 44, booked in at 1:08 a.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Yep. Come on, people. Stop drinking and driving already. Francisco, age 31, booked in at 1:08 a.m. Misdemeanor, driving under the influence, and misdemeanor for resisting or obstructing officer. There's no reason for this charge. Okay, you're already busted. Were these guys hanging out together? Same department, same booking time. I don't know. Could be. Could have been two different parts of town, and officers got them into the jailhouse. What is her name? Jissy? Age 26, booked in at 12:38 a.m. Failure to appear. Micah, age 41, booked in at 12:30 a.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. You got a nice looking beard there, Micah. Speaking of which, I'm going to trim mine up. Daniel, age 33, booked in at 12 a.m. Misdemeanor for unlawful consumption or possession of alcoholic beverage in a public place. Yep, can't do that. They will get you. All right, well, that concludes the 21st of September, 2025. Thank you for the subs, and I will see you guys next time.